Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. It's me and Keshav again today. We thought we'll talk about what's happening in the electric vehicle market globally, and then we'll touch upon what's happening in Germany, and then we'll all tie it all up pretty much with what's happening in India. So I thought I'll let Keshav have a go at it first and tell you what's the points he's brought. Then we'll dive in deeper and try and analyze this a little more. So what do you have for us today, Keshav?
In today's India's EV market, when we see that their sales are going high, sir. There is a good sales growth in EV market. When I told that, you said, which is known for cars, which country is known for cars? And you said Germany.
Yes.
So you also quoted that, Germany made the brilliant cars in the world, but they are not flourishing in the EV market.
Correct.
Go and search why it go and find out why is not flourishing in the EV market.
Correct.
So I came up with some points, sir. Now the EV markets in the global side are controlled by two major companies.
True.
In China, it is controlled by BYD.
Yes, build your dream.
Yeah, sir. That electric car company. And in global side, when we take America or some other countries.
In the US.
In the US, it is controlled by Tesla, Elon Musk.
Yes, they're dominating.
Yeah, sir. But when we come to the petrol diesel engine cars, it is controlled by German cars. That is Volkswagen, BMW,
Correct.
Mercedes-Benz
Correct.
are done by Germany. I don't know why they are not so good at EV markets.
Correct.
When I did a research on that, there comes no answer for that. But I saw some
promise.
But the EV markets of Germany have promised that they will deliver.
Car manufacturers of Germany.
Car manufacturer Germany will deliver 6 million cars before 2030, and they are going to make 1 million power stations before 2030. They're just giving promises. I don't know whether they will do it or not, because they don't have any solid performance in the EV market till now. Then how come they will give a promise on that they will flourish in the market by 2030?
Correct.
I don't know, sir.
So you're right. Globally speaking, the electric car market, vehicle market is dominated by BYD, the Chinese, and then followed by Tesla. And we even recently spoke, me and Anand, about Saudis trying to bring Tesla factory into Saudi, and Elon Musk tweeting out saying that news is false and it's not true. So there's a lot of confusion there. Aside from that, Germany, Europe especially, has always been a powerhouse for vehicles. Some of the biggest vehicle brands in the world are European brands. Be it French cars, be it Italian cars, German cars, British cars, they're all famous. And out of this, it's always been dominated by German cars. Germany is famously known for engineering products. After World War II, they've been the powerhouse for Europe. The European economy is backed by the German economy, meaning they're the foundry of the world. All latest innovation, cutting edge technology, everything was coming out of Germany. Correct?
Yeah.
This is true. And even recently, the reason why I asked you to research this is the German foreign minister recently came out saying that it's very concerning about this electric vehicles, and Germany's leadership in the auto industry itself is being challenged by this. So let's compare and contrast what are the issues facing American car manufacturers and German car manufacturers. American car manufacturers right now become very big, and they're having problems with their union workers.
Okay.
That is famously in a place called Detroit, right? That was the hub of American car manufacturing, Detroit.
Okay.
That country has gone to that city has gone to the wayside because of the problems these car manufacturers had with unions. I don't want to get into the troubles with unions and the pros and cons of unions, but unions have been a big thorn on American car manufacturers, car makers. While German car makers, Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, are leading in internal combustion engine. In the global electric vehicle race, they are not leading at all. Okay, for instance, in the first half of the US, Chinese BYD and Tesla has accounted for the third of all global sales of electric vehicles. A third.
Okay.
Right, 30% is controlled by these guys. While Volkswagen, in contrast, which is Germany's biggest car manufacturer, only got 7%. That is a very small part. And the main reason they're saying is because of the legacy of the internal combustion engine. all these German car manufacturers have heavily invested into internal combustion engine, And that mindset is very hard to change.
Okay.
Okay. It's very famously, Anand spoke in a video that it is very important in the leadership of a company, especially a big company, to have young leaders on top. Because only when you have young leaders and young thinkers on top, you see the trend. The creative juice comes into the leadership of the company, and then you start pivoting and changing. When you got old fuddy-duddies sitting on top, like principals of colleges sitting on top, it is very hard to see innovation and youth and exuberance coming into the company.
It will stay at the same
Yes.
place.
So because they've got very good internal combustion engines.
Okay.
And they're still doing lots of research in internal combustion engines. But it's a dying industry. What's the point spending more and more money doing research in this dying industry?
Yes.
But that's what's happening in BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen. Okay. So what has been happening is this. And Volkswagen has seen a 25% drop in its value over the last 1 year. Yes, Mercedes-Benz has gone up by 20%, BMW has gone up by 33%, but Volkswagen is combined both. If you take BMW and Mercedes-Benz and combine it, that is the size of Volkswagen. And that's value is come down by 25%. Yes. So this is a major problem. And Volkswagen has been having its own problem with union. Right, and they are trying to bring out new economy cars and luxury brands they're trying to bring, and they also have a huge problem with their board and their unions.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there's another big issue for Germans. The auto manufacturers have promised to invest over 380 billion euros, which is around $400 billion, into R&D in infrastructure in the next 5 years, primarily in EV. But they're heavily dependent, Germany, on China. All the big three car manufacturers in Germany have got all their manufacturing R&D centers all in China.
Okay.
So they're sitting in China and doing all their R&D and research in China. And we know what China is. It is a black box. Right?
Don't know what is happening.
Yes. So it is actually the advantage of Chinese and BYD that these guys are sitting and doing R&D in China. The Chinese engineers are working in these companies. The Chinese people are doing the R&D. So technology transfer to a Chinese company is very easy.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
You cannot control it.
True.
And it's all controlled by the Chinese government. And you know how the Chinese government will be helping its own people and its own companies. So this is a problem. And year after year, now BMW came out in the news inaugurating their 5th R&D center in China. Okay. This is a problem for Germany.
Okay.
Okay. And the EU is right now fighting with the Chinese. Correct? They're pushing China, saying we shouldn't be so dependent on China, which is a big problem for Germany and Germany auto industry. So Germany is in a tough situation.
Yeah, sir.
Their auto industry is in a tough situation because they're heavily invested in China. Now we're saying China is not friend anymore. Right? While it is all good news for France, because all the French car manufacturers, all their R&D and everything is inside Europe. So France, meanwhile, is saying, yes, telling the European Union, China bad boy. Because it's working to their advantage and it's helping their own homegrown companies to grow further. If it's hurting Germany, who cares?
Understood, sir.
Correct. So these are all the problems facing BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen.
Okay.
One is legacy.
Yeah,
They've already heavily invested and they believe in this too much. They're not able to see past it, seeing the world is moving towards EV.
Yeah, sir.
Correct. Second problem is everything is in China. Correct. So these two factors alone has made a big problem for them. So now they have to take a huge U-turn. Though they're investing $400 billion, how much of it is going to be inside Germany? How much of it is inside Europe? We'll have to wait and watch.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Correct. And meanwhile, you have Tatas. They've captured 70% of Indian. BYD has got a big presence in India. Tata is getting a bigger presence in India.
Yeah, sir.
India is one of the largest consumers for cars. And Tata's got. Now, in Tata Power and everything is setting up infrastructure also here. Correct? All this is not there in Germany.
Yeah, sir.
Correct. So all this put together is very unpredictable time for German car manufacturers.
Then, as you said that we are at the conclusion of this video.
Correct.
I want to know that how are you seeing this promise made by Germany car makers that they will launch 6 million cars around 2030?
They have to do PR now, no? They got investors banging on their door, banging on the board's door.
So they have to say something.
Something has to be said. Like how Mukesh Ambani is coming and saying, I'm going to create a major app. It is going to be like the Jack Ma app. It will do this, it will do that. Boss, end of the day, it's about earnings. And if you have a major company like Volkswagen in the past 1 year, share price has dropped, but value has gone down by 25%. Right? You may try BMW has gone up, Mercedes-Benz has gone up, but Volkswagen, I told you, combined together is the size. If that is the making economy cars and luxury cars Volkswagen is doing. Okay?
Yeah,
and that company is getting hammered. And that tells you what investors believe. Yes, a lot of people are saying hybrid is also the future, that EV, but there also they not made much investment. Like Japan is betting heavily on hybrid. These guys are not betting very heavily on anything right now, other than their petrol and diesel engines. They're saying it's more efficient. Yes, it's more efficient. But what's the point having a more efficient horse when everyone's going in motor car?
Understood, sir. Correct, sir.
Correct.
Yeah.
So as an investor, you have to wait and watch.
Okay.
And Germany, yes, have always historically managed to turn things around. Will they do it this time around? Is a problem to wait and watch, because historically they didn't have the whole of Europe sitting on their back. They were running like a stallion. Now they're working like a bull cart. They're carrying the whole Europe on its back, and they have to help Europe also. That too, the poor Europe countries on the southern Mediterranean side. You got Greece, you got Spain, you got Portugal. All these guys clinging on to Germany like this and saying, also take me for a ride, take me for a ride. So we have to wait and watch.
Understood, sir.
Anyway, I hope you guys found this video interesting and informative. It was very much at the base level of discussion, because me and Keshav are at base level. Next video, we'll try and bring Shashwat in.
No, not like that. He knows very well. For me, understanding the things, he's saying it in a basic terms, because the viewers who watch my video is like me at a base level. So for those, it will be more useful. So we will keep on researching and get at this level, guys.
Anyway, thank you for watching the video today. Do subscribe and share the channel, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Thank you.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.